Students, in previous lecture we have seen the test, which is test for population proportion. In this test we will test null hypothesis H naught is equal to P is equal to P naught against H1 which is P not equal to P naught, H1 which is P greater than P naught, and H1 which is P less than P naught. That is, so this is two-tailed test and this is one tail, that is one is left tail and another is right tailed test. Now in this test we will choose level of significance which is given already in example. Next, its test statistics is P is the proportion of x upon n, so that is P is the probability of success for each trial which is constant. Then x is binomial distribution NP with mean is defined by x, E of x is equal to NP and variance of x is NPQ, where value of q is 1 minus p, and x by n is defined by normal distribution NP by n and PQ by n square. So x by n is proportion of successes in sample consisting of n trials, so which is denoted by p, that is value of small p which is x upon n. Now to test the statistics we have value of z is small p minus capital P upon square root pq by n. Okay, so value of q is nothing but 1 minus p. Now if we put value of p is p naught, then value of q will be 1 minus p naught. So this is the test statistics for z, which is standard normal distribution 0 1, where this q naught is 1 minus p naught. Now we will see the example based on this test. Now the test procedure for this method is we check the null hypothesis against alternative hypothesis H1. So H naught is P is equal to P naught against H1. So for if H1 is P not equal to P2 at 100 alpha percent level of significance, and if mod of z calculation is greater than z alpha by 2, in this condition we reject H naught. Okay, so in this condition we reject H naught. If then this condition is not happen, then we accept H naught. Now if so, for this same null hypothesis we choose against alternative hypothesis is P greater than P naught. In this case, if z calculation is greater than z alpha, then we reject H naught, otherwise we accept H naught. And finally we check test null hypothesis H naught is P equal to P naught against H1 is P less than P naught. In this case, if this condition z calculation less than minus z alpha is happen, then we reject H naught, otherwise we accept H naught. Now let's see the example based on this test. Now let's see the example. It was observed that percentage of students getting grade A was 10 over a long period of a time. During one particular term, there was 40 A grades in a group of 300 students. Now test the validity of the observation. Now we test that. So here observe that percentage of the student getting grade A was 10 over. So here value of P naught is 10. And here how many students are there? So here in particular term there was 40 A grades in the group of 300 students. So value of n is 300 and value of x is 40. Therefore we calculate value of small p. Small p is nothing but capital X by n, and so from that we calculate small p, and P naught has value 10%. So 10% means what? 0.1, and we'll use here 1% level of significance. Now let's see the solution. So in this example we have given, observe that percentage of student getting grade A was 10. So percentage is 10%. Therefore value of P naught is 0.1. Now see the solution. So in this example, H naught is P is equal to P naught and P naught is 10%. 10% means what? 0.1. Against we check P is not equal to P naught. So here taking negation of that, which is H1 is P is not equal to P naught, which is P not equal to 0.1 because this value is P naught. Now, so total number of size of samples, which is value of n is 300 and x is number of students getting grade A in group. So how many students getting grade A? So there are 40 students. So value of x is 40. Now we calculate small p. Small p is nothing but x by n. So x is 40, n is 300. So its ratio will be, after calculating, we get 0.1333. Now here value of p naught is 0.1. Value of now from this value we calculate q naught. Q naught is 1 minus p naught, which is 1 minus 0.1. That is we get 0.9. Now here we get value of p naught, we get q naught, we get value of p. Okay, therefore its test statistics is defined by under h naught. So z calculation is equal to, formula is small p minus p naught upon under root p naught q naught upon n. So this is the standard normal distribution 0, 1. So substituting all the values, so p is, value of p is 0.1333 minus 0.1 upon 0.1 into 0.9 upon 300. So after calculating we get 1.9052. Now here what is level of significance alpha here? So alpha is 1%, that is alpha is 0.01. So the critical value for alpha. Now here we have to check h naught against the h1, which is p is not equal to p naught. In this case critical region is, so in that case critical region is C, which is z such that mod of z calculation is greater than z alpha by 2. So if alpha is 1% level of significance, then value of z alpha by 2 is equal to 2.58 when alpha is 1% level of significance. Now z calculation, value of z calculation is 1.9052. So here we observe that its absolute value is same 1.9052 and z alpha by 2 has value 2.58. So we observe that between these two values, this value is greater than this value. Therefore mod of z calculation is not greater than z alpha by 2. So our result is fail. Now if result is valid, then we say that h naught is rejected, but here result is fail, therefore we say that h naught is accepted. So we accept h naught, that is hypothesis is that 10% of student getting grade A is acceptable. If result is rejected, then we say that it is rejected. So that's the solution of given problem. Now let's see another problem. A departmental store claims that 60% of the customer entering the store level without making any purchase. A random sample of 50 customers showed that 35 of them left the store without making any purchase. Are the sample results consistent with the claim at 5% level of significance? Now let's see. So here we have given claim is of 60%. So that's the value of P naught. Okay. Now here we check, here h naught is p is equal to p naught, so that's the value of p naught. So value of p naught is 0.6. against we check its negation, p is not equal to p naught, which is p is not equal to 0.6. Now here from that a random sample of 50 students, so number of students are random sample of 50 customers, so there are 50 customers, means what, value of n is 50. From that customers shows that 35 of them left the store, so value of x is 35, right? So here size sample is 50 and x is number of customers left the store without making any purchase, so this is value of x, which is 35. Now from that value we calculate small p. Small p is calculated by using formula x by n. So value of x is 35, n is 50. So small p will be, so the p is proportion of number of people left inside the left the store is, so small p is x by n. So x is a number of left customers, which is 35 upon total customer 50. So we get 0.7. Now p is the proportion of number of people left the store. Now p is 60%, so p naught I take 0.6. From that we calculate q naught, which is 1 minus p naught, and we get which is 0.4. Now its test statistic under H naught. So the test statistics is Z is equal to P minus P naught upon square root P naught Q naught upon N. That's the standard normal distribution. So substituting the value and solving it, we getting the value 1.4430. Now we check this result for level of significance 5%. Now alpha is 5%, that is 0.05. So the critical value for Z alpha by 2. Now here we have to check this result. So we have to check result for H naught is P is equal to P naught against what to check? Against H1 is P is not equal to P naught. So for that we have the critical region for that region. So for that region we have the critical region. Critical region is Z such that mod of Z calculation greater than Z alpha by 2. In this case we reject H naught. If this case happen, then we reject H naught. And if this case is not satisfied, or if mod Z calculation is not greater than Z alpha by 2, then we accept H naught. So let's see here. Z calculation has value 1.4430, and for 5% level of significance, Z alpha by 2 has value 1.96. Now, so here these are the two values, Z mod Z calculation and Z alpha by 2. So we observe that between these two values, 1.96 is greater than 1.4430. Okay. So mod of Z calculation is not greater than Z alpha by 2. So this condition is not satisfied. Therefore, we accept H naught. If this condition is satisfied, then we reject H naught. So here we accept this result. Therefore, the conclusion for the given problem is, therefore 60% of customers entering the store level without making any purchase. So that's the conclusion. So here this result is accepted. 60% of customer entering the store level without making any purchase is accepted. Otherwise it is rejected. Okay. Now we see another example. Let's see. In a random sample of 600 cars making a right turn at an intersection, 157 pulled into the wrong lane. Test the hypothesis that the actual proportion of drivers making these mistakes is 0.30. Use 5% level of significance. So what we have given, level of significance is 5%, and here percentage for, so the hypothesis that the actual proportion of driver making these mistakes is 0.30, means what? Mistakes is 30% is given. That's why we calculate, we get 0.30. So here we get the null hypothesis H naught, which is P is equal to P naught, and P naught value is 0.30. And here in a random sample of 600 cars, so the number of cars total are 60. So value of N is 600. So here sample size is 600. So out of that, we 157 pulled into the wrong lane. So that value is X. So here X number of cars pulling into wrong lane, which is 157. So from values of X and N, so we calculate value of small p, which is capital X by N. So capital X has value 157 and small n has value 600. So we get small p is 0.2617. Now here value of P naught is 0.30. Then we calculate value of Q naught. Now its test hypothesis has formula. So test statistics is under H naught, the test statistic is Z is equal to P minus P naught upon square root P naught Q naught upon N. So value of P naught is 0.30, right? So value of P naught is 0.30. From this value we calculate Q naught. So how to calculate Q naught? Q naught is 1 minus P naught, so which is 0.70. So value of P naught is 0.30, value of Q naught is 0.70. Now we calculate Z calculation. So let's see. So under H naught, test statistics is Z is equal to P minus P naught upon square root P naught Q naught by N. substituting value 0.2617 minus 0.30 upon under root 0.3 into 0.70 upon 600. So after calculating it, we get the answer finally minus 2.0481. So we check the result, same things. We check the result H0, which is P is equal to P naught, against H1, which is P is not equal to P naught. So for that, we have the critical region for the test is Z, such that mod of Z calculation is greater than Z alpha by 2. Now here 5% level of significance is given. So for alpha is 5%, then value of alpha will be 0.05. For that value of alpha, critical value for Z alpha by 2 is 1.96. When alpha is 0.05, that is 5%, then Z alpha by 2 is 1.96. Now this value is calculated from statistical table. So the critical region of test is, so this is the critical region when H0 is P is equal to P naught, against H1 is P is not equal to P naught. So for that, here taking absolute value. So here Z calculation is, so this is the Z calculation value, which is minus 2.0481. Now its absolute values taking mod. So after taking mod, we get value will be positive. So mod of Z calculation, which is mod of minus 2.0481, will be positive, which is 2.0481. And Z alpha by 2. So Z alpha by 2 has value 1.96. Now we observe that between these two values, 2.0481 is greater than 1.96. Therefore, we say that mod of Z calculation is greater than Z alpha by 2. So this condition is satisfied. So our critical region is this, and this condition is satisfied. Therefore, we reject H0 at 5% level of significance. Okay. So here we reject H0. Therefore, our conclusion will be, so what they ask in example. Now test the hypothesis that the actual proportion of drivers making these mistakes is 30%. If accepted, then yes. If rejected, then no. So its conclusion will be, so our result is rejected H0. Therefore, the proportion of drivers pulling into the wrong lane is significantly different from 0.30. If it is accepted, then we say that it is accepted at 0.30. But here result is rejected at H0. Therefore, significantly different value from 0.30. Okay. So that's the conclusion of given problem. Now in next lecture, we'll see the fourth test, which is test for equality of population proportion, that is procedure of testing H0, which is P is equal to P naught, against H1, which is P is not equal to P naught, for large sample at alpha % level of significance. Okay, thank you.